What's up, guys? Connor Conflict back here again, and today in my second episode of the ebook, I'm gonna show you the current concept of how I run everything first, and then I'm gonna show you my best cover two beaters. So the thing I like so much about this Ravens playbook is that I go from gun wing because the personnel setups in these are very unique. So gun wing, you got two tight end sets, but you just change the personnel, which you just flick the right stick to the left. You get three receivers, and then from going from three receivers, you can audible into a bunch of different formations, because 11 personnel is the most common personnel, obviously, in throwing formations. So then you can go to gun bunch. So you can go from gun wing to pistol bunch, and then my favorite running formation out of this playbook is single back doubles, and there's a lot of good running concepts out of this. So it's just you can link everything through one formation. So I usually always come out in gun wing, and then well, I don't know the right word, but I'll audible into pistol bunch or single back doubles. That's what I do right now. Like I said, I'm looking to expand, but I just like the uniqueness to be able to go from gun wing to pistol bunch to single back doubles. It catches a lot of people off guard. So today I'm going to go through cover two beaters. I would say I probably have two main cover two beaters off the top of my head. Also, the thing is when you're facing cover two, everyone runs it different. Some people leave the middle open. Some people have a deep blue there. So it depends on what they're doing. But for the most part, my go-to cover two beater, because when you face cover two, you want to attack the sidelines and you want to attack the seam, or like the honey hole between the two halves. So I'm just gonna run random cover two, and I'm flipped to the wrong side. So we came out in the, oh man, I keep forgetting the name of the play. I run it. It's literally probably my most called play, and I just don't remember the name of it. I just know it's my money play. It's the same play that we used to bomb cover three. We used to bomb cover two as well, and cover four, honestly. So PA deep in, there we go. I also kind of want to look for more setups out of it too, because I find myself only looking to take deep shots, and I think there's more open underneath as well if I hit someone or something like that. So once again, random cover two. I always block the running back because the play action I personally don't like, and honestly, we keep the same exact setup stock, and then we just motion B out. That's it. You should get open past the hard flat and just pass lead to the sideline. Boom. Now, it's not necessarily a one-play touchdown, but it's always there. Obviously, like I said, there's times if they have people run so many different variations, especially with zone drops. Sometimes they might have their flat set to like 25, so he'll carry that guy. But a lot of the time, you can sneak that pass in there between the flat and the half, and that's my go-to. But also, like I said, people run many variations, so let's try. Something I'll do, because honestly, like, with Hot Rod Master, you can just do things on the fly. So a very common setup I use is I'll streak this tight end right here, and then just corner route the outside receiver, Godwin, and then just drag him. Something like this, and sometimes you can get something wide open. Either the corner route, which that's a sketchy throw right there, but also you can see we probably had the tight end streaking down the seam. And the thing with this is there's so many different ways to beat cover two that, especially like I said, with Hot Rod Master, I just it's trial and error in game. I know you don't want to do that, but if you know what you're looking for. So like I said, you want to try and get in between the two halves, or you want to try and get over the flat and underneath the safety. So like I said, you could do the quick motion on the sideline, or you can try and like streak someone down the seam like that. Like I said, I don't know if any of these are going to go for touchdowns. Obviously, if you break a tackle, they do. There's one last setup I want to show you. Or actually, no, I think there might be. We have multiple, because I forget that we go from gun wing, and I'm labbing something new up, but I'm pretty sure I just found something that cooks cover two as well. I've been facing a lot of cover two online, and I started the 3-3-5, so I think they're adjusting to it. I honestly don't know the setup, but it's been killing me recently, and I think it's something with the zone drops they do that makes it hard to beat. So once again, random cover two. And so out of corner strike, the main setup I'll do is I'll just take A, put him on a crossing route. Obviously, you need Hot Route Master. And then I put X on a post, and usually you'll have X for a touchdown. Like I said, we got sacked right there because we 5-outed. I mean, if I want a 3 route, we'll still have it. Post, obviously these skinny post hot round master are going to cook cover 2 if they don't have a deep middle. So just keep that in mind. But most of the time, I think people usually do cover the center of the field. So that's a cover 2 bomb. Obviously, if we have a faster receiver right there, that's a touchdown. Also, cover 2, like the thing is you can just high-low it. So on this right side, you have the flat in the corner. That's going to beat cover 2, just stock. So watch. So you have Gronk taken away, corner route's going to be open. Just wait on it, pass lead up, boom. 20 yards every time. Honestly, sometimes if they get a bad angle, it's housed. So you need to just take what's given a lot of the times. I know one-play touchdowns are fun, and there's sometimes you need them at the end of the game. But just read the high-low. I will say a lot of people do Mabel, and that is something I struggle with because I will say I mainly attack the sideline, so you have to also be aware of that. If they're Mabeling you, the high-low will be taken away, so you have to look for something over the middle. I'm going to show you 2 more setups, one out of my gun wing, which is kind of similar to what I've been showing you. It kind of relies on them not running a deep path, but I would say the play call is very unique so that it kind of doesn't matter what coverage you're in. You just have to make the right read because usually something gets open every play. It's just a matter of finding it, which can be difficult. So once again, I'm running this with Hot Round Master. Most of you guys who play MUT, I'm sure, have Hot Round Master. If you're playing regs, you can really only use the Bucks for it, unless you have like a wide receiver apprentice like on Devontae Adams. So once again, random cover 2. So what I'll do here, my main setup out of slot 2 buck, I'll smart route RB. So you see Antonio Brown on the outside. I'll reset the play. You see how deep it's like a post. You just smart route it, and then this route is probably one of the best routes in the game. It destroys man coverage, and it's like a crosser. It gets sneaky behind zone drops. So then I put Mike Evans, the X receiver, on a post, and then I put Gronk, my tight end on the same side as Antonio Brown, on a corner route, and then I'll drag Godwin. I think I should honestly start smoke routing him just in case like something isn't open. And this should cook. You see you have the smoke route, and honestly, that got bagged. I'm curious, right there, the mid hook or I can't think of the mid zone. There we go. The mid zone carried the X receiver, so I wonder what kind of coverage it was specifically. Another thing I'll do sometimes, if you want to buy more time, block the running back, motion to the other side. This way you can buy yourself some time. When I do run these random coverages, sometimes things don't get as open. But you just have to find the open guy. I've been looking like Stevie Wonder so far, so maybe you... I will say, this isn't like my go-to against cover 2. This is just like a play I like to run out of gun wing because it has some good runs and good man beaters. But like I said, just you need to buy some time. Get that right over the middle linebacker's dome. Boom, big play. Once again, you probably want to put Scotty Miller out there if you're using the Bucks, or if you're playing MUT, like I said, 99 speeds basically everywhere now. And then the one play, actually, I'll see if I can audible into there, so like I can show off, see how gun wing, just audible pistol bunch. Let's see if we can go to the new formation that I am currently learning. It's not fully set up. Circle, so gun spread wide flex. The circle play, actually it's not even circle. I was labbing circles so much. Let's see if we have it in here. We don't. All right, we're gonna have to choose a new play. Show you the last thing I used to beat cover 2. But like I said, you don't always want to. Every play shouldn't be designed to bomb a coverage. And I'm telling you out of experience because that's basically all I try and do, and it is the reason why I'm not as good as I very well could be. Is if they're running cover 2, I'm like, okay, let me bomb cover 2. If they're running cover 3, let me bomb cover 3. But you need to take what's given, see what's there, and then just attack it, because otherwise sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it won't. You get thrown out a sack, throw a pick, and then you'll start forcing things. Like, you just need to stick to the game. So random cover 2. As you can see here, the main route here, I didn't even read the play, so that's on me. But Mike Evans should fly open down the sideline. Threw it too early and got picked. But that route gets open. Let's flip it to the wide side so we have more field. But anything like this where it's a streak, but it bends towards the sideline a little bit, like old school fades, it'll cook cover 2. Boom, just like that. And in the circle play, it looks like it should have a route that, like the circle route. You see how Gronk route looks like it should get behind cover 2, but it unfortunately doesn't. But you might be able to, yeah, that little crosser gets open a little bit. It's something I'm loving, so it's not fully set. There's multiple routes out of that formation. It's just, I see, that's the thing. I understand the concept to beat these coverages, so I just picked the play I saw out of spread. So spread Y flex. I think the Ravens shallow can beat it. The under Y option can beat it, because you see how those fades are like, they bend towards the inside. If you get one of those routes, that usually means that you can bomb even deep attack. So you see there's 3 plays here that will beat cover 2. Let's just show you. So deep attack, Ravens Y shallow, and under Y option. And I want to preface this once again. This is stock cover 2. If people are running zone drops, mabling, it varies. Sometimes it will get open, sometimes it won't. But if they're just running cover 2, they have the one flat on the side, and it's not. I'm blanking on what the match covered flat is, but as long as it's not the flat that carries the guy, hard squat or whatever it's called. So, which play are we running first? I'm such a noob, because this is my first time ever doing this. Shout out Nicole's for telling me to do this. So I think this is the under play. Under Y option, is that what we're running? No, we're running Ravens Y shallow. So Ravens Y shallow, Antonio Brown, does he beat cover 2? Probably not. Yeah, you see, I think that was the squat, because it carried him a little bit. If you see that, let's go into the replay. I'll show you. This video's running a little long, so I appreciate you guys staying. But as you can see, these are what the squats do. They'll carry him vertical, and then they'll pass him off. So if something like this happens, the throwing window is very tight, because you have to get it here before he can. And if you throw it too early, this guy would jump it. So you just have to be a little cautious of that. Like, this is why I'm saying you don't want to get stuck on trying to throw something all the time. That's what leads to bad mistakes. So let's try it again. It should get open this time. And yeah, you see, boom. Just pass leads to the outside, and it's money. So that was I don't even know which play I picked. That was Ravens Y shallow. So let's try deep attack. Will deep attack beat cover 2? Yeah, see, that time he didn't even get like bumped by Jair. Easy 25 yards. And the thing is like, it's not like you can only run this to beat cover 2. So you have to have honestly, this deep out also can bomb cover 2. Anything over like a post over the middle should get open. Like I said, you want to attack the sidelines and you want to attack the seam. If they're not mabling and they have one flat, you want to do high low. If he goes high, you take the low. If he goes low, you take the high. I mean, it's just concepts, and you just have to exploit what they give you. Once again, I will say I struggle necessarily picking the right things. And then the last one out of this spread Y flex, under Y option, I guarantee it's going to get past Jair as long as he doesn't follow it up. Yeah, like I said, that's a squat when they play match coverage. It's the light blue. There's hard flat, there's cloud flat, and then there's the squats. I'm blanking on the specific name because that's not what it's called. But yeah, boom. So all of these can get behind cover 2. I just taught you a bunch of different concepts, the different sideline beaters, and then honestly, let's show you PA deep outs. It should get open over the middle of the field in between the 2 safeties, if I had to guess. Yeah. The linebackers do a good job sometimes carrying. You just have to be careful of that. Like I said, too, a very common thing for people who run cover 2 is that they'll put their linebacker in a middle third. So you just have to be wary of that. But look at that. That's a touchdown right there. So, like I said, take what's given. In these setups, I'm not showing you any underneath routes. That's the thing. Like I said, I struggle with that. I always look to bomb people down the field. But take what's given and keep moving the sticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this cover 2 video. Next video, I'm not sure what it's going to be. It'll probably be cover 4. Then I'll do some run schemes. If you enjoyed the video, let me know down below. If you have any suggestions, make sure you comment or questions. And then make sure you check out my stream. Link will be in the description. This is where I put everything together and play so you can see this ebook in use. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all later.